Let's read another scary story that was sent to us. A few years ago, when I was in middle school, I was about 12 or 13, my older brother and I would walk home from school back to my grandparents' house that isn't far from there. We would stay there for a couple of hours until our dad picked us up because our house was much further away. This one day that we got back to our grandparents' house, nobody was home. When we got in, my brother went into the living room and laid on the couch, and I went and sat at the kitchen bench with my laptop. When we walked in, I watched my brother jump on the couch and take a nap with a blanket on him, so it would not have been him who I had seen later. Anyway, I was playing around on Photo Booth on my laptop when I saw something or someone behind me. About 5 to 6 meters away, standing right at the bottom of the staircase to my back, there was a silhouette of a person on the screen. I took the filter that was on my computer off, thinking that that's what made it look like a person was there, but it remained. I don't know why I didn't turn back. I just kept staring at the screen, so I took a picture with no filter. When I looked at the photo of this thing in the dark corner of the room at the bottom of the staircase, I decided to turn back and, you guessed it, nothing was there. I was so confused in the moment, not scared at all though, oddly, but I was sure that I saw what I saw. I thought that my brother was messing with me, so I went to go ask him if that was him standing in the picture. But he was asleep when I asked him, and he woke up so confused, wondering why I'd asked that. He messed with me all the time, but on this one occasion he truly seemed genuine, and he was in the same spot I'd seen him in when he went to the couch. Later that afternoon, my cousin in her early 20s who was living there at the time came home. I showed her the picture and it was blurry because of how dark this part of the house was, but it was clear that someone was standing there. I've always been into spooky stuff and spirits, so I asked her on that topic, and she's all into that too. And she said that her mom, and her sister have seen and heard some really odd things, saying they always saw something at the corner of their eye and a shadow standing at the bottom of the staircase. Possibly a woman, and thumping coming from upstairs when nobody is there. Like loud thumping. The house isn't super old, built in the 60s or 70s, but there's an attic that holds all of my nan and pop's old belongings, old dolls and heirlooms. And some of these things are really, really old, going back to mid-1800s. I don't know who or what it was, but I've never seen anything since then. Though when my cousin just a couple years ago had a kid, on the baby cam still living at the house, she saw some unexplainable things such as the blanket on the bed being rolled over her kid while he was sleeping, and tugging of the blanket out of nowhere.